Given what you've meant to this team and your body of work, how have you processed just that dumb talking point? You know, the idea of, oh, they're better without you and all that.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to get away from that, you know, because I watch the games and you watch the lead up into the games, and that's all everybody talking about. And my perspective is just like, I want to focus on rehab, but I also want to be a fan of my teammates. You know what I'm saying? I want to enjoy, you know, my teammates from a different view. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of those guys sit and cheer and cheer for the rest of the guys, the starting guys. Now I get an opportunity to do the same thing, and I turn on the TV. Since I can't travel with the team, all you hear is the noise. You know what I'm saying? So as a player, I think about that, and I'm just like, that's just not true. You know, that's not facts when it comes to that from a basketball perspective. And you know, but the competitive side of me, I also like to talk basketball as well. So if you're gonna say something like that, I'm gonna engage in it. So it's all fun, it's all cool, but I know the real.
You just kind of had a reaction, you know, right there where it was their play and you're saying it's our play. Do you feel like there is that almost split where it's like you and them?
Most definitely. I mean, it's been that way since I got here. It's the Warriors and KD. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that. And I felt like my teammates and the organization know exactly what I've done here on and off the court to become a part of this culture to kind of, you know, kind of stamp my flag in this, you know, in this coach and this organization. I've done in, you know, last 2 years pretty much everything that they asked me to do, from player, from an ambassador, I guess, of the organization and the community, from, you know, working hard every single day in shoot-arounds and practice. So I know what I bring to the team, but I also know that a lot of people on the outside, you know, don't like to see us together, and you know, I get it. One thing that doesn't change is the common goal between each, you know, amongst all of us and what we want to do. And I don't think anything could get in the way of that.
Anytime you make like a social media comment, people say, why are you doing it?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I have social media. I mean, I'm a human being with a social media account. I can see if I ventured off in like to politics or like culinary arts or music and give you my input, but I'm sticking to something that I know. You know what I'm saying? This is all I know.
That's not how it's supposed to be on social media. You're supposed to talk about stuff you don't.
Yeah, but I'm actually talking about stuff that I know, which I'm kind of I mean, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, I'm qualified to talk about basketball. You know, so when I respond to something, especially if it's about me personally, of course, if I'm gonna tell you if you're wrong about it, yeah. At the moment when I'm on the training table getting treatment on my calf and I see a tweet that come by and I disagree, I don't talk to people because I'm worried about what they'll say. It's just that I'm interested. You know? So if you talking about end game or the NBA Finals, it's the same to me. You know what I'm saying?
Kevin, that's to that point. Even though obviously they've missed you on the court, they've been a lot of the guys have been telling us that you've been very helpful behind the scenes. What sort of things you've been trying to provide for that?
Just from what I see from strategy standpoint, you know, last series we played a lot of trap and pick and rolls, and we came down and we were down at halftime of game 2, and just, you know, everybody just talking about the coverage on the ball pick and rolls, on ball pick and rolls, just chiming in and seeing how I can help and giving guys perspective from a different view, you know. So I think that's always cool. I feel like almost a coach now a little bit. I get to analyze the game, so it's been fun.
Like, people try to make him a separate entity from the Warriors. But when you hear people talking about him in that way, what's your reaction or your thoughts about that?
I feel like for the last 3 years, everybody has taken their shots at trying to nitpick or break us down or drive a wedge in our team chemistry or our togetherness and whatever the case is. And even this year, it's even, you know, been amplified even more with his free agency stuff. And nobody can say anything without it getting scrutinized or criticized, or nobody can be happy when people are playing well. That's the part to me that's the most surprising. You know, if it's KD playing well, it's, oh, they're playing a different style and it's not as fun to watch. Or if it's, you know, when he's out and we're winning games, it's, oh, are we better? Are we more fun? Whatever the question is, you hear it all the time. We're a great team because everybody who puts on a uniform goes out and competes at a high level. We look out for each other. You know, there's a little bit of sacrifice, but at the end of the day, it's all about winning. And no matter who's on the floor, that's what we're about. So that question before, like when K gets back, are we going to be able to transition? Yeah, because we have that experience and that capability to do so. But at the end of the day, we are one group until we're not. And I don't think we're going to let any noise around us, as frustrating or entertaining or whatever you want to call it is on a daily basis, break us down in terms of distracting us from what the goal is. So that kind of is what it is. I think at this point, like, everybody's lives are a little different. I mean, honestly, we've all grown up a little bit, and guys have families, kids running around everywhere. So in terms of like how much time you spend outside of the facility or games or whatnot, it might not be as much as it used to. But in terms of respect and chemistry and just how much fun we have playing basketball at this level, that doesn't change.